Hey all, so I'm back again. So I realized yesterday that though I said a lot of things through the messages that came through yesterday, I forgot to read from the guidebook of these cards. So I figured I'd give a brief summary of the messages that were coming through and then do the closing guidance with the guidebook. So this message will be in two parts. This second part is basically going to be a summary of the message, plus guidance that was written by the author of these cards. And if this is the first thing you listen to, these sound bites resonate with you, feel free to go to my previous video to get the full download. Okay, so what was coming through yesterday in the messages, all I had to do, well, this was the card that came out, and it's called Home. And the messages that were coming through were really centered on how we can take our inner world and reflect that in our closer circles and our expression, right? This home card doesn't necessarily have to do with like your physical house, though it can. For me, the energy was more so that this month with the Aries season, both the sun in the sign of Aries and the lunar cycle that starts tomorrow with the new moon in Aries. This energy that we're going to be sitting in is going to be supportive for us, basically cleaning house, in the sense that it's time for us to externally reflect all the internal soul work and personal development work that we've done over the winter. Okay, so that's the energy of this card. Again, it can look like freshening up your house. It can look like remodeling. It can look like changing your wardrobe to really reflect who you are and your personality. It can look like identity expression, gender expression. That's really what I mean when I say like cleaning house to reflect your inner world. It's the immediate expression of self that we are really wanting to hone in and practice being specific with expressing. Because again, if this message resonates with you, then you have been doing a lot of internal work to make this space, and this space I mean like you and how you present to the outer world, because as I said yesterday, this is the outside of the house. This is what people see when they're in the neighborhood. So this is the first impression that people get from you through your social media, through the clothes you wear, through the language you use to express yourself. That is the home energy of this card, and that is what we are working to develop. Okay, so that's the summation of the message. The bottom of the deck, or basically in this sense, it almost seemed like the shadow side of this energy, or basically what we can be looking out for, what we can be working on and learning from. Shadow is not bad. It is not evil. It is an opportunity, and well, I won't get into too much into that right now. Tangent. But so that was kind of on the shadow side with goblins. And for me, this is really being particular about the energies that are in your vicinity, who you're talking to, who you are allowing into your personal boundaries of space and time and energy. And that as you shine bright and as you become very specific about who you are and how you identify, it might attract some attention, and really being specific about how you handle that attention and being discerning around, is it even attention that you want? Okay, so I mean, that's the message. I said a lot more words in the previous post, But that's what's coming through as our work for this upcoming month. And to close out this reading, these messages and downloads, I wanted to end with some words from the author herself. So we'll see what she has to say about, first I'll read from the home card. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people, and we talked about that yesterday in the previous post. So if you want to hear more about that, definitely watch the video before this one. Or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. That's beautiful.